market.
And speaking of things that can happen, did you see this partnership they announced with Jim Harbaugh?
The football coach.
The one and only. It seems like kind of a strange move for a biotech company, doesn't it?
It definitely raised some eyebrows. The goal is to raise awareness about COVID-19.
So they're using Harbaugh's star power to get the word out. I guess they're hoping he can reach people who might not be paying attention to, typical public health campaigns.
It's a unique approach, for sure.
It's definitely bold. We'll have to see if it actually translates into, more people using PEMGARDA or maybe even more interest in their stock.
Yeah, only time will tell if that gamble pays off.
So we've got this promising technology, a regulatory setback, and, shall we say, unconventional marketing strategy.
Uh-huh.
But what about the stock itself? You mentioned it's been a wild ride. Is this a buying opportunity, or is this thing about to crash and burn?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it? If we knew that for sure, we'd be on a beach somewhere, not talking about Invivyd.
Exactly. But we can at least try to break it down. You mentioned earlier that there are some technical signals that can give us some clues, right?
Right, technical signals. They're essentially indicators based on the stock's, price history and trading volume. Think of them like trying to predict future price moves based on those past patterns.
So, like, if the stock has been going up recently, a technical signal might suggest that it's likely to keep going up.
Exactly. And the opposite is true, too. If it's been trending down, a signal might suggest more downward movement is coming.
So what are the signals telling us about IVVD?
Well, it's a little mixed, to be honest. There's a short-term sell signal, which suggests the recent downward trend might continue for a bit. But there's also a long-term buy signal, suggesting that over a longer period, the stock could potentially bounce back.
So even the technical analysis isn't giving us a clear answer. Maybe we should see what the professional analysts are saying.
All right, let's bring in the experts. We've got a real mixed bag of opinions here. Some analysts are really bullish on IVVD, even after the FDA news.
They must be seeing something that the rest of us aren't.
They point to the company's strong revenue growth in the last quarter of 2024. They also like the cost reductions they've made, and of course, the potential of VYD 2311.
I mean, one analyst even set a price target of $10. That's over 890% upside from where it's trading now.
Talk about potential. But not everyone is convinced.
Yeah, I'm guessing the bears are a little more, bearish.
They're definitely more cautious. They're worried about the ongoing losses, the regulatory hurdles Invivyd still has to overcome, and just the overall volatility of the stock.
So you've got some saying it's a potential 10-bagger and others saying it's a disaster waiting to happen. What's the mood on, social media?
Oh, it's just as divided. Some people are calling for a rebound. Others are predicting a complete meltdown.
This is shaping up to be a real nail-biter. But there's still one more piece of the puzzle we need to consider, right? That upcoming earnings report.
You got it. That earnings report is scheduled for March 27th.